Today, I'm gonna do a spin the wheel. Chooses what month are we in? It's gonna be June. June, I think, right? January, February, March, April, May, June. Yeah, June. My June TBR. I have a little preset TBR pulled out just from a little TBR a TBR jar that I've done a couple of weeks ago, and I got trigger happy, so I kept pulling out more books. I have 16 here. I'm gonna try to match it to what I think I'll actually read, so we'll see how that goes. I've got them numbered 1 through 16, starting at Aragon is 1, Tale of Genji is 16, and we're gonna hit shuffle, spin. Okay, 12. What's 12? 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. The Time Machine by H.G. Wells. I'm assuming this is about a time machine. I picked this up at a little indie bookstore. Not indie as in indie authors, but as in not Barnes & Noble. In my city downtown, because it sounded cool and the cover was pretty. And, yeah, that's about it. Okay. Hide, slice, and, oh, it did it without, I didn't think it was going to do it like that. It hid, slice, and mirror, slice, and again. So, next, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh my, they're choosing all the harder books. Okay. Kingdom of Characters. This is a nonfiction about the Chinese language. I found it at Barnes & Noble and I was like, sounds interesting. So I got it. This one, I have started this one. I'm not super far in though. I'm only 6 pages in. Although I did read the introduction, which was like a amount of pages. There is 280 pages in that book. Okay, we can do these two. Oh, and then the Time Machine has oh, that Time Machine is really small. It has 125 pages. So that's not that big. So we're at about 500 pages. Granted, I read actually quite slow. Okay, they all fell over. Oh, my plant fell over. No, not my cacti. Okay, we're good. He's good. Everything's good. Okay. Let's pick again. I really hope this computer screen is actually visible from the camera setup. Okay, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey, I actually sort of wanted it, mostly because I've been reading it for too long. The Night Circus. I had been reading this for way too long because I picked it up, read about 30 pages, then put it down for like 4 years. Then I picked it up again, and then I was like, ooh, let's actually finish it this time. Got to page 140, and then put it down. For never any good reason. I think I just wasn't interested. There was a POV switch, and I just didn't care about the POV we switched to. And I haven't finished. So... but I want to finish. This is really good so far. It is about a circus that pops up in the night, and it follows 2 main characters who are pitted in a game against each other. It has really, really pretty prose, and it's really descriptive. I was liking it as I was reading it. I just set it down and didn't pick it back up. So that worked, because then it gets another thing off my currently reading list. And this has 512 pages, but I am 140 pages in, so I'll only have like 400 pages of it. Okay, I think we can do those 3. We can probably do another one, maybe even 2, depending on the book. Woo, woo, woo. No. Okay. Spin again. 13. I just realized I think oh, I did count wrong. That's okay. I didn't count the ones that were taken out as their slot that they're in, so that's funny. Okay, 13, which if we count back from 6 to 16, is The Vanishing Cherry Blossom Bookshop. I just found this at Barnes & Noble again, and and the cover's pretty, and it's translated, so I bought it. Let's see, what is this about? Okay, it's a bookshop that only appears when the cherry blossoms are blossoming, and the owner of the bookstore helps people. There we go. Yep. This is also very small. This is only 207 pages. It always bothers me when people in these videos don't hit the shuffle button, because half the time it just ends up on the same side of the spinning wheel over and over again. And I'm like, why didn't you just hit shuffle? Because you've gotten 5, 6, and 8. 15. Aha. Okay, that is definitely the last book. Because 15 is, oh boy, The Well of Ascension by Brandon Sanderson. This is book 2 in the Mistborn trilogy. I have not read it, obviously. I read the first one quite a while ago, and then I started this. I didn't get too far. Well, yeah, I'm 40 pages in, and I just haven't been picking it up. I've been picking up other things. That's it. But the first book is a fantasy series about what if the evil villain won and now has an empire. And then we follow a girl and her journey joining this band of people to try and get rid of the Lord Ruler, as he is called. I mean, I kind of want to do one more just for funsies, but I would not get to it, I don't think, not with the Well of Ascension. Yeah. I don't think I can. Well, I guess I do have an extra day off. Okay. Well, no. We're not going to do it. We're not going to well, what if we just in case? Okay. We're going to do, I closed my computer already, but I'm lying to myself. We're going to do one more just in case I become a beast and somehow finish all of those while working full time and writing and doing YouTube and Instagram. Boop. And taking care of a puppy who I hope the editing can silence her chewing her little treat all in the background. 2. Okay. Interesting choice. 2 is you can see that's funny. Is I Am the Messenger by Marcus Zuzak, who's the author of The Book Thief, and I believe this one was his debut novel. I don't really remember what it's about. First I read The Book Thief by him, and then I read Bridge of Clay. And then he currently has a memoir out. Well, it's sort of a memoir. I think it's about him raising dogs. And I want to read it, but I don't know if it's translated to English, and I haven't been able to find it yet. I haven't looked that hard, to be fair, but you know. Okay, I'm just going to read this. Ed Kennedy is an underage cab driver without much of a future. He's pathetic at playing cards, hopelessly in love with his best friend Audrey, and utterly devoted to his coffee-drinking dog, the doorman. His life is one of peaceful routine and incompetence until he inadvertently stops a bank robbery. That's when the first ace arrives in the mail. That's when Ed becomes the messenger. Chosen to care, he makes his way through town, helping and hurting when necessary, until only one question remains. Who's behind Ed's mission? Cool. Yeah, I'm mostly just reading it because I like the author's other stuff. I don't think I'll like it as much considering, it's a debut. Debuts are debuts. And I feel like just usually less, good. Oh, the font is pretty... I don't know what I'm showing you guys, but the font is pretty good. I don't know. It's pretty big. Wow. I don't know if I'll get to it all. I mean, I might read it before some of the others, so maybe I'll read all of them except for Well of Ascension and see how it goes. These are all of the books the spinning wheel had in store for me for the month of June. I don't know if I'll actually read all of them, as I have already said, but why not be redundant when you can be? Yeah, I think I'm most excited actually for the Kingdom of Characters, because I was kind of wanting to continue it. And least excited for, probably the Time Machine. But that's just because I've heard after getting it, I saw several people being like, about it. So, yeah. Okay, that's it.